Okay, I hope everybody's okay. Are you checking the Olympiad? What do you think? Any Olympiad impressions? India is too good. Yeah, I would think so too. Fantastic score. No, they haven't lost a single game. Like in the good old, Soviet times. Soviet Union used to be like that. They would give away a few draws and they would win all the other games. Just very, very impressive. So yeah, we'll see what happens there in the end. But they seem unstoppable. India. Great game. Anyone? Did you see the game today? Who was playing? Erigaisi. I liked what he played today. Anyone? Should we do something off topic? We'll do something off topic very quickly, just to see who remembers. Okay? Maybe some of you didn't see the game, and you can benefit from this. So I'll flip the board, and don't give away. No spoiler in the chat. Okay? No spoiler. Don't send me moves. Don't send moves. Okay? And from today, we will make a small difference. From today, I was recommended that we should have more time. We will have more time to think, okay? Quizzes will be a bit longer, okay? That's news today. We will do them a bit longer. So black to play. White to play. Daneshvar played here Rook AE1. This is completely off topic, MVL Endgames, nothing to do with that. But since we're in Olympiad times, I thought we could at least check one interesting example from the Olympiad now, and we will check many of them later. So, okay, I will quiz you for the upcoming 4 moves, I think. Or should I quiz you for the whole line? Yeah, I'll quiz you for the whole line, and I will give you 2 minutes. Is that fair? 2 minutes? Okay. So here we go. You get 2 minutes. Yeah, it feels like an eternity. Take your time. Don't send me any moves. I will be honest with you. When I saw this position, I thought white was better. I like to check the games without the chess engine, because when the chess engine is on, I don't think anymore. So I had it off, and I said, I like white's position here. But actually, black is much better. Although you have to find a move that he found. I was going to say MVL. No, that Erigaisi found. Okay, King Sam, congratulations. You have walked in the footsteps of Arjun Erigaisi. Interesting move by Owen, HDI, Racer, Oskis, Chess Turnip, and Nicole. You could play like that. I think I will launch an exchange sacrifice. A student of mine actually proposed this move today, and we looked at it, and I thought it was a good idea to sack the exchange. Patriots, we have another winner. Yeah, we should have done Olympiad spotlights instead or something, but we already have the MVL class, right? We should continue with MVL's endgames. Okay, what else is there? Yeah, Young and Freya and Aiden, you're giving me certain control of the center, right? Lily, Daniel, and Checkmate, I think you're blundering B7, or that doesn't matter? It's going to hang on B7 in that line. But we can talk about it. It's a very rich position now. You can see how many different moves we have here. B5, wow, Elephant Chess Genius. That's an incredible move. B5, but I don't think it works. I play Queen takes B5. Chess Crusher, you were very close. Chess Beat, you were also very, very close. Did we get any more winners? Yeah, Ararat and Awesome Sarthak. Truly awesome also found this. I got like 10 different moves. Should we go over all of the moves? Maybe, yeah, we'll see how much time we have. So, okay, everybody, you did great work here. E4 knight takes. What did I miss? We will come to that, Racer. I didn't think of taking like that. We will see. Oh, or maybe I did. We will come to that. Okay, so Racer is saying E4. Should we go with the solution first? King Sam, you were fastest. Tell us what he played here. It's good to see the solution first, because then we can compare, right? So please go ahead. Nicole got the move. Sorry. I'm coming back to King Sam now, okay? Exactly, force E4. So I call this provocation. We are trying to make white play E4. They don't like to play that due to the emerging weakness on D4. When I looked at this position, like I was telling you, my impression was that white was better. because I said they have a very nice knight on d5. They have the semi-open f-file. And these pawns are like really great now. They are controlling all the squares. No outposts. And there are even some ideas like sending knight f5. I said, he must be better here, white. But not correct. Bishop e6 and actually black is better. White's agony is that they can't keep the knight on d5 by natural means, right? If I play e4, that's what Daneswar played in the game. Yeah, like a Pillsbury knight, you're right. Just like this time on the light square. So knight e4, I don't want to go to d1 because there is bishop g4, right? So I play queen c3, I think. And who should stay and who should go? Yeah, under other circumstances, we could take, of course, with the bishop also. We could take like that. It would be like a very safe choice, no? No matter how white takes back, you could say, okay, I'll put my bishop here, perhaps. But, okay, maybe then there is bishop g5. He had other ideas. I think his move is smarter. He took with the knight, which means that now the knight on h4 will be hanging. White could take either way. I'm not completely sure which one is actually best here. In the game, he took with the c-pawn, but I think you could react more or less in the same way. Please continue. Bishop g4. Yeah, you can see, guys, that if e takes bishop g4, if I take on e5, I lose material, right? Who's moving? King Sam. Exactly, Oski, and so on. Yeah, bishop f6 racer. Just to make this clear, if we play this move, we have to be careful about rook f6. I'm not saying it works. Probably not, but I mean, you can imagine racer. Let's say I play like this. I send home the rook. Maybe you should not do this, right? Because suddenly white gets a strong attack on the light squares, right? Like example. Maybe not completely clear, but it's a risk that we have, right? It's a risk that we have. So I think it's better to play like King Sam is saying. No, we just take the exchange, and it seems like black is better here, right? Bishop f6 is coming also. 2 rooks for 2 pieces. Yeah, that's a good question. Like you say, 2 exchanges down. We can come back to this if you like. We talked about this, right? I'm claiming that this could be dangerous for black. We can come back to this. All right, you were saying this. So we have the team of 2 pieces versus the team of 2 rooks. Who is stronger? I don't know. It has to do with the attack, of course. Queen g6, queen d6. I would have to play queen g5, I would think. King h8, and after bishop c3, you go f6. Yeah, what do you think? I think I see some tactics over there, right? Something with knight g6. Maybe I can I save a draw in the end here, or it's not a draw? Anyone with a sharp tactical eye? Can I play like that and make a draw? Oh, I should go for a win. Sorry, knight f5. Is that very strong? Says Patriots. Don't do this. Who should not do this? Here it looks like you're winning. Or what am I missing? Queen g7 mate appears. This is also a threat. Knight f5 before go back. Why would I go back? See, if I'm winning here, sorry. Oh, it was even simpler, you mean? Knight f5 was winning here. Okay, if you say so. I'm sorry, I can't calculate that quickly, but why is this suddenly winning? I don't understand. This looks just great, what you said, bishop c3, right? The move order. Anyway, I hope we can agree that there is some risk, right? Risk for black to play this. Correct? Not so simple, no? Maybe the team of minor pieces is actually stronger than the team of rook. But okay, it's just one variation, yeah, like a knife, that knight on f5, exactly. Anyway, so I was just saying that if they take like this, probably Arigaisi would play this anyway. By the way, guys, notice he does not trade off the bishops, no? It appears that black's light square bishop is more important than white's, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So this would be a threat here. Anyway, yeah, we can look at other moves. Let me just finish off what happened in the game. Okay, one move left, King Sam. Well, a few more moves left. So at this point, we go to, please notice, this is not the kind of position where we trade off the bishop, no? Forget about trading the fianchetto bishop. It's typical in many other positions, but you can see that here, for instance, the e4 pawn blocks that bishop, if you see what I mean. So it's not high priority for black to do this. So they are much happier to keep the bishop. So now there is probably the threat of knight e4. White should probably have returned with the knight, and then you have a choice here. So what do you think? Who should stay and who should go? It's a hard question, and I don't have the answer really. What I do think, you should not trade off the knight, no? We should probably take like that. The knight should stay, right? Exactly, bishop should go. The knight should stay. And then you play some, I don't know, like g6 and f5 maybe, or something. Yeah, I think so. They can, of course, play this, but later we can maybe trade off. Maybe we can look for good knight versus bad bishop scenario, right? So, knight. No, I haven't seen the knight blunder. No, I didn't see that. Anyway, maybe we can look at that at some other stage. So, okay. What happened in this game was that white played rook a1. It appears that white was better, but actually bishop e6 is extremely smart because the knight has to leave. If I played knight takes, there is bishop takes, and unfortunately this guy is hanging. This guy is hanging. I thought for this like for a millisecond. But if I play that, Nicole, what would you play here, Nicole? I will have Nicole play black's moves here. Exactly. We trade off, we damage that pawn structure, and bye-bye bishop. Now, the bishop looks strong until Nicole played f5. Yeah, this is just terrible, and this is hanging and so on. And black can continue attacking. So there is no real good solution as far as I can see for white after this move. Very sneaky move, very sneaky move. One problem is backwards move, backwards move. Backwards move, bishop already developed. These are some of the obstacles now for finding a move like that. But you would say the most important factor in this position, in my opinion, the d5 knight, right? The d5 knight. So if you just think in that way, what is like the most striking feature of this position? What is white's main trump here? You would probably say, then the great knight. No, the d3 weakness, you don't feel it. You don't feel it until the knight leaves the board. So that's why he played this smart move. Before we check other options, now let me just quickly recap this so that. But this time I will not give you 2 minutes. No, this time you get less time. Actually, we didn't see the last part of the story, did we? No, we did probably not. Yeah, now you have to move fast. Now you know the solution, so I won't give you 2 minutes. Aha, backward bishop move, Oski. Yeah, you're right. We will maybe come back to that later. Yeah. Okay, King Sam, congratulations. Very great, great job. Oh, 92. Why didn't he play that? Exchange sacrifice, right? Interesting. I had not noticed this. Yeah, why didn't he do that? Because he's hanging on e5, I guess. Is that true? Maybe, no? That must be the solution. And I think actually we can revisit this double exchange sacrifice. Yeah, it's coming again. It's coming again. Okay, we can King Sam, Patriots, and Ararat. You got the right solution. Patriots, you can show us. Here we go. Yeah, go for it, Patriots. Very smart move. No, bishop e6. Try to trade off that knight. If they try to keep the knight, then big outpost, big hole on d4 that we can take advantage of. And we probably take with a knight so that we can hit the knight on h4 and also get ready for f4 at some point. Yeah, something like this. And don't you think this was interesting? He did not take the exchange? No, thanks, said Arjun Erigaisi. I don't want exchange. He wants to keep the initiative, right? I think that's the reason. Many of you said knight e2. Honestly, I didn't even notice this. Knight e2, white gives the exchange. But of course, you can see white's next move here, right? Who is talking in the chat? Oski. Yeah, all right, Oski. You're on. What will white play here, Oski? Oski is here, right? Yeah. So, we're waiting for Oski. Yeah, don't give up the second exchange. Exactly. First, no reason to do that. The bishop is not that strong anyway. Once I move my bishop, you will cash in, right? Yeah, maybe. If you play like that, I will trade very quickly and I will put my bishop on d6. Yeah. Your problem here, Oski, is probably that the bishop is not very strong. You're missing the knight in the attack, right? So I think that is a better move. Don't give away this killer knight, no? Exactly, queen takes. So I think this is what Erigaisi didn't like. And of course, if I play bishop f6, there you go, Patriots. You read my mind. There you go. What do you think, Razor? This looks familiar, no? We saw this already. Very dangerous. Somebody talked about backwards bishop moves. That could be an occasion for that, right? This looks like completely game over, no? 2 exchanges down, but probably winning. Or what do you think? Not a rook-friendly, yeah, very similar. Not a rook-friendly position, right? We can agree on that. Not the kind of position that the rooks like. So that's probably the reason why he didn't like this. Yeah, of course, you're not forced to play bishop f6. You could play something else. But even if you take like they planned, I think white is having an interesting game here. Yeah, sorry to bore you with this, but the bishop maneuver. Yeah, rook friendly if you have the rooks over here. I understand. But this is, you see, black's rooks, they are like spectators now. They're not helping too much. So that's probably why he didn't like to take the exchange. You see, these players, they're not that materialistic. He likes the initiative. I think most of you have seen Erigaisi's games. He likes to rule in these games, no? In every game, he's the boss, I think. Anyway, so yeah, let's see other moves that you were talking about. So somebody wanted to play, let's see here, b5. b5 was proposed, big problem, queen takes b5. I'm threatening queen takes c6, right? We have to forget about b5. Bishop h3, it's like the good plan, but the wrong moment for that. So I think I will take, and I will now prepare to take here. I just need to fix the tactics here. Knight g4 is coming. Anyone, what would you play with white? Would you take like this, allowing knight g4, or you would not? Rook takes f6, says Razor. Interesting. Yeah, it looks very pretty. No, your move looks pretty. But this will be hanging, right, Razor? Or what am I missing? Oh, queen takes b7 wins, says bishop c4, checkmate. Thanks for letting us know. Queen takes b7 wins. All right, I'll play knight g4. Why do you win this, bishop c4, checkmate? Because you have rook e2. Oh, I see. I was thinking that if you gave this check, I was just going to move the king. But you always have rook e2 anyway, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm fooling anyone here. You're right. Yeah, so this is winning for white, probably. Good point, good point. So forget about bishop h3, and I would dare to say that even strategically, it would not be that good move. Yeah, the good thing is that it's hitting the knight, of course. But apart from that, I mean, even if I didn't see the move, queen takes b7, if I played something like, let's say, knight f5, I would still feel that white is better in this position. I like my white square control here, right? So knight f3 is better. Okay, I see. e4 was proposed by several of you. I like this kind of move. You try to send the knight to e5. I think on this occasion, I would go for the exchange sacrifice. I would take, and here, I would not let you take here. Yeah, I don't like that. So I would go for the exchange sacrifice. Okay? Yeah, don't send random emojis and that stuff. So you wanted to play knight e5, Razor. That was your question. Yeah, what do I think about this, Razor? I have like mixed feelings about this. I don't know. I understand you're hitting this pawn. What can I do in the meantime? Like rook f1 or bishop c3, or what could I play here? Complex. Yeah, this is always hanging. That's a little problem for white. What will I play in this position? I like black. Yeah, maybe black is better. Interesting move then. Maybe I messed it up then. I messed up. But I wouldn't give up that easily. If I play bishop c3, you play knight takes d3. Okay, I'll try something. I'll play like this. You take the pawn, I assume, and I go rook f1. Can I get away with this, or it's very stupid to play like that? I have some dreams like bishop here and take with a knight. Coach, isn't f5 more powerful than e5? I don't know. Maybe we can finish off this line first. So this is also probably a threat, right? Bishop takes c6. We are probably talking about something else. Razor went back. Yeah, if you go back, I was hoping that I could take. Oh, you mean you have like queen d1 check, and that's a big problem for me? Maybe you're right, Razor. Yeah, you might be right on that. Maybe I should close the doors with my bishop. Is that making sense? Kind of hard to calculate all this, but I also feel that black is okay in this position. Yeah, not so clear. The bishop can come back. Yeah, of course, I don't want to trade off that bishop. So maybe you're right. Maybe e4. Maybe my exchange sack is not so convincing then. So then the big question for Razor and for everyone else: why didn't Erigaisi played e4. Well, one theory, this is very practical. No long calculation needed, no? We could say one move can be more practical than another, right? You agree on that? Than another, I was saying, sorry. So you don't need to calculate too much to play this. But if you play e4, yeah, you better go into deep calculation mode when you play like that. Time is time is a factor also. So I guess if this didn't work, it leaves me with d takes e4. Maybe that's what Erigaisi said. And white has an ugly pawn structure, but they have a terrific knight on d5. So maybe it's hard to tell. No, this game was played today, just a few hours ago. We will have to check maybe what they say in post commentaries and so on. But I would say it's not so clear. You can bring the knight to e5. The knight is fantastic, but white's knight is also great. And maybe you can slowly build up an initiative with bishop c3 and so on. I remember that Greg Sahadi was a great player in the English. Greg could probably tell us a thing or two about this. What do you think, Greg? Who looks better here, white or black? Would you take white or would you take black in this position? Yeah, no obligation to. Greg will take white, says bishop c4, checkmate. Yeah, maybe Greg is busy also. Yeah, maybe not looking at this right now. But in any case, I thought this was promising for white, but very nice move, bishop e6 now. Very nice move, bishop e6. Is there any other move that you would like to look at, or should we continue? Yeah, never mind. We can continue then. Okay, I have more examples from the Olympiad, but we can also just go back to, g5. Please don't play that. g5 and b5. We can continue, yeah. I could show you more stuff from the Olympiad, but we can also do MVL's Endgames instead that we were planning. So, okay, let's move over to Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. Actually, today he had an interesting endgame. He made a draw with Caruana, right? We will do the Endgames now. Yeah, tournament, I think, planned for next month, okay? In October, exactly. So let's continue with MVL. Here we are. We are playing here. I wanted to show you a few examples where MVL managed to squeeze a win from a drawn endgame. No, this is one of them. So you're sitting here with the white pieces. You are Nepo right now. You're Jan Nepomniachtchi. You're playing with the white pieces. This pawn is going that way, for your information. So I would like to know which you think would be the best move for white here. I will only give you 1 minute on this occasion because I'm only asking for one move, okay? I only need one move. Patriots found it in 1 second. Good for you. I only need one move, but please notice that he made the wrong choice in the game, Nepo. You cannot, you don't make a draw with king and rook versus king and queen, right? Normally. So I would strongly advise you not to sacrifice on b2. Okay. Good work by Patriots, Nicole, Brian, Awesome Owen, Sarthak. Like I was saying, from today and onwards, we will have more time for the quizzes, okay? I'm giving you 1 minute, but it's only one single move that you have to find. So it's not that difficult, right? Only one move. But this was the decisive move in this game. Nepo lost the game because he made a wrong choice here. So, Nice. How many other moves did I get here? Let's see. Rook e1. Rook e1 has a shaky feeling to it, right? I will move my king to a3. Okay. So we had some winners here. Patriots, Nicole, Brian, Owen, Sarthak, Santos, and Chessart. No spamming, Young Jiao. No spamming. I don't like that, okay? Brian, please go ahead. Brian, show us. What would be white's best move here? King g2. Why on earth does white play that? Well, point we have to look at. We have to detect the threat, all right? We have to detect the threat. There was a threat here. There was a threat. If we play a random move, what did he play in the game? King h2 he played in the game. This is actually a losing mistake. Anyone, could you tell me what's black's best move here? Anyone? Santos, you got it. Please go ahead. Black wins by the neat move. King e3. Now everybody understands what happens, no? The king is unpinning the pawn. So next move will be b1. Rook f3 would not make sense, right, Santos? Because we can take a queen. Yeah, funny duel. No, 2 queens versus 2 rooks. But as you can see, black is winning. Yeah, speaking of that endgame, this is a technical win. I'm not an expert on it, but I know that there are some Zugzwang ideas that you corner white pieces, right, and you wait for Zugzwang. That's, as far as I can know, the best plan. And sometimes the rook has to move away from the king, and then you pick it up by some fork somehow, which I think happened in this game also. So best move here, king g2, because if I go king a3 here, Brian, you would play. And now I think you almost, you don't win the game because I can always sack and sack. But of course, now rook f3 works because the king is protecting the rook. And that's the only reason why we have to play king g2, because we need to be ready to meet king a3 with rook f3. Is that understandable? I can write it also. We play king g2 so that king a3 can be met by rook f3. Then the rook is defended by the king, right? And that's the reason why this is the only move. Okay, all the other moves that you were saying, I'm afraid they are losing. Rook takes b2. Yeah, no comment now. This is winning. Careful with the stalemate ideas, like some rook f3 and suddenly your king is stalemated. But yeah, that's not going to happen here, right? Rook f8 is suspicious now because you're sending the rook far away. Now, if I queen at this moment, I'm sure that your evil idea was to play rook and pick up my queen, right? So I won't do that, of course. I will give some check so that I can cover this square or that square. How can I do that? Well, there must be many moves. This looks like it's winning on the spot almost, right? Or no? If I can take the rook and you... Oh, I have to be careful with that trick. Let's check again. Maybe that was not a good move. My move was maybe a bad move. Rook b2 after king g2. Sorry, how was that? Rook b2 after... I don't follow. Queen g3, says Nicole. You probably have the right move, Nicole. Yeah, now you're covering this square, so you can easily queen. Is that correct? We don't... Wait a little. We don't get stalemated. No, I don't think so. This appears that it's winning now. Yeah, this trick does not work because you can take and there is no stalemate, I think. Or am I missing something? There is a square for the king still. So, yeah, this is... What is a draw? I don't understand. When is the draw? Sorry, guys. This is not a draw. Or what do you mean? The crazy rook? I don't think so. You can do the crazy rook here? Oh, you can maybe. Interesting. If I go this way, you're just... I can take with a... Wow. Very tricky, very tricky. It's a draw? Okay, if you say so, guys. I can't say it clearly, but you're probably right. I go this way and I continue going that way and... Yeah, you're probably right then. Yeah, of course. Oh, so we should not do that, Nicole. Your move was well intended, but we accidentally stalemated them, right? So go to the start. I'm at the start now. I'm at the start. So some other queen maneuver here. Yeah, this must be winning somehow. Okay, somebody's moving the pieces. Nothing is wrong, no, I don't think so. Maybe you can give this check simply, and then you... Yeah, exactly. That looks like a good approach, right? And now we can just queen instead. Yeah, no stalemate here, right? Okay. Am I missing something? King h2. What king h2? Here you mean king h2. That's what he played in the game, and king a3 and black was winning. Or not here. I don't understand. Oh, you want to save your move. I understand. You want to save your move. You play this. Yeah, but then I can put my queen here instead, right? And then I can queen. And you're not stalemated. Did I miss something? Like you move your king somewhere and I queen? You have the first check, but you don't have the second check. And there is certainly no stalemate here. Black is winning. Okay, tough exercise now. We do the fast requiz, okay? We do the fast requiz. Just to make sure that we're all on the same page here. 20 seconds. Okay, good work. Salicia, Chess Or, Chess Turnip, Crying Face, Vish, Brian, Hello Lily. A lot of other people. Elephant, Chess Genius, John Sam, Yugoslavian, Racer, Chess Beat, Santos, Young Jiao, Patriots, Ararat, Mecha Mortis, Can King, Sam, Dad Apple, Chess Crusher, Awesome, Owen, Freya, Oski, Nicole, and so on. Yeah, a lot of people got it right. Please go ahead. Chess Art, show us what was the right move here. I asked first. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, as long as we make the right moves, it doesn't matter too much who is moving, right? So, yeah, King G2, seeing through the opponent's threat. This was a very clever move. All right, I will torture you with a little rook endgame, okay? These are the most useful ones. You're more likely to get this than to get the previous one. This is more likely than the example I just showed, right? This is not very likely, correct? But what you get here is much more likely, rook endgames. So, yeah. Anyone, tell me something. Tell me something about this position. Tell me something about this position. I'm listening. It's a draw. Don't say that unless you're a computer. White king is active. I agree. Don't send me a bunch of moves. Don't let black check you. That's the smartest thing you can say. Certainly don't put the king where it can be checked, right? Aha. White cannot let black give any checks. Exactly. Okay, now that we have seen that, could anyone tell me some smart plan for black? Smart plan with black? Smart plan with black, perhaps? Yeah, exactly, Mecha Mortis. Black could try something like h4, right? So if white takes, then we could play g3. And in this way, if they take with the king, we would give check on g1, while if they take with the pawn, we would give check on f1. That's a smart plan that black can keep in mind. Also, if h4, king takes g4, h3, right? And king takes and rook h1. Exactly, Oski. Yeah, you were just saying that. Yeah, thanks. So black's main hope here, you could say, is to give check with the rook. But white could try to find a place to hide with the king, right? They could try to find a place to hide, maybe. Like they could put the king over here. What happens then if white tries to hide with the king? Any second plan for black? Any other thing that black could do here? Exactly, bishop c4 checkmate. So I don't want to give away all the answers here. But black's second plan, you could say plan one, plan A would be plan A, expose white's king to checks. And plan B, transfer the king to the queen side, to the queen side. But if you do that, of course, you have to make sure that white can't take these pawns and start running with that pawns now. That would be dangerous. So basically, black is toying with both plans. We can first have a look at what happened in the game, okay? Grisuk played at this point. There is a username, bishop c4 mate. Yeah, it doesn't apply in this position, of course. In the game, he played king g5. This was not a good idea by Grisuk. So there are many move orders, which makes it difficult for me to issue this as a quiz. But I can try if you promise not to get angry because it will tell you that you're wrong, right? We can try to make a quiz from this, but it's always tricky when there are multiple move orders. So we will see. Could I give you some kind of hint on that? Yeah, we will see. I will give you 2 minutes for this mission, okay? 2 minutes. Hint, I can give you a hint. There is one piece that you will have to use a lot, okay? Guess which piece? Yeah, it's a great learning platform for sure. There is one piece that you have to use quite a lot. Yeah, don't play h4. I take with the pawn, right? That doesn't make sense. So very sorry, Can King Sam and Razor and Oski, bishop c4. It's working. Please use a dark square on move 2, all right? Please use a dark... I should have said that perhaps. Please use a dark square on move 2, just to continue the quiz, okay? The moves are equivalent, I think. But MVL used a dark square. Sorry about that. And he used a light square on the first move. Yeah, I'm sorry. So many move orders. So HDI and chess turnip, you were very close. And Lily, you were also very close. So yeah, it's hard to do this like quiz because there are so many move orders. But since you like the quizzes, I thought we should give it a try. Okay. So you can think a little about also where would you like to bring Black's king? You could bring the king to the queen side, of course. But then I will, of course, check you, right? Since you can't hide on A1, the rook is there. But you could also do something else with the king. So let's see who got closest here. Oh, you were very close then. Vish and Chessbeat and Chess Crusher, you basically got it right. You failed when you were like 1 centimeter away. Yeah, very unfortunate. You can consider yourself winners, Vish, Chessbeat and Chess Crusher, because in a real game, once you arrived at the 7th move, you would have noticed this. Believe me. Chess players in general are clever, and we always try to make sure that things really work and we can give it a second thought. Important to give things second thought, right? So, yeah. Nice. That were 2 minutes. We are done. And we have 3 winners here. 3 winners. Vish, Chessbeat, and Chess Crusher. Please go ahead, Vish. I won't do the re-quiz because we have people who got it right. Okay, Vish. King e6. If you played King e7, of course, it also works. That's why I'm saying it's tricky with these move orders when there's so many different move orders. So you could also play King e5 or King d5. It's the same thing here. White will give checks anyway. So basically, this will not make sense because White will always give checks. So naturally, what Black is trying to do here, they're trying to send the king to the king side, right? But yeah, we couldn't do that now, so we have to do some maneuvering. The rook went to e2. If I go back, sorry, Vish, if I go back, it wouldn't be a good idea, right? What would you play in that case? Aha. Actually, I would not put my king there because I have rook a3, right? I think there is a better square, right? Why, after rook b2, why there is no king c3? I don't understand, Sui. Maybe we will come to that. Is that okay? We can come to that later. So I was just going to say that this is a very good move because now king e2 cannot be stopped, right? We understand that, yeah. I cannot move the rook because I'm busy defending here. And if I play like that, I can resign already, right? Because now you get to take the pawn. Yeah, everybody understood, of course, that this is never going to work, right? Because my king is too close in this endgame. Black's king is too close, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, anyway. This is a draw. What is a draw? The last position there? Really? That you have to explain. How would you make a draw in that position? We will come back to that. I mean not, but you said it was a draw. I mean, it's good for us to understand things, no? But I don't think this is a draw. King f5, good try. Yeah, trying to run with the pawn. Okay, who is the endgame expert here? I would give this check first, so that I don't let them play g4. Oh, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea, right? You have to go back with the king. And maybe this would be the nicest way to win, sorry, to bring home the king. Or you can win in some faster way. I don't know. You can take and... Is this making sense? I'm not sure. Usually I don't like to play like that. I wouldn't do that, but I like more the other way, like bringing the king. I feel like this is safer. Is that correct? I think so. I'm just running, right? Running. The more I can run, the better, no? I'm running towards the pawn, like, I don't know, something like this. And okay, only I'm playing now. But anyway, we understand the point, right? We're sending her... Oh, thanks, Peter. Razor, can I be white? Can I be black? Let's see. From here. Okay, Razor, you wanted the white pieces. And Chess Turnip wanted the black pieces. Okay, I'm doing this right now so that everybody... where is Chess Turnip? Here. Okay. Is that correct? I can't let everybody play. Sorry, I'm very sorry. So random says, oh, that's the move from... Now who is playing here? Now Chess Turnip is playing. Rook a8. Interesting. I didn't expect that, but maybe that's a very clever move. Yeah, usually you try to take the other angle, right? You try to take that angle. Interesting. Yeah. That seems to be working also, yeah. Very clever. The king is approaching, I guess. Uh-huh. Okay, look and learn. I will bet on black in this game. Looks very simple now. Whoever played white here. Draw? Really? There is a stalemate trick, right? Careful with the stalemate trick. Who is playing black here? I think something happened here. It's the stalemate trick. Nice work by. But it's not a stalemate trick, right? You have king f7 or no? But I see your trick, right? You wanted him to play that and get stalemated, but he noticed, yeah. So, are we done? Okay, bravo, chess turnip. Can we continue? My main point was that if black's king is so close, it should be possible to win this endgame, right? Can I play black? Yeah, we can do some thematic tournament on this later. But believe me, black must be winning with the king so close, all right? The king is too close for white to be able to save, okay? Yeah, we don't have time to everybody to play this endgame. You can play later. Yeah, you can set up a thematic game, no? At Lichess or chess.com or wherever you like to play. You can create a thematic game. So we were saying that white should not let the black king go to e2. And that's the reason why in the game they played here the move rook e2. Everybody understands? We put the rook here so that supposedly we don't let... who was playing black, by the way? Why king c3 no win? Okay, Sui, you're saying this like 5 times. Can we come back to that? I think there were many ways to win. Who was moving the pieces? I don't remember anymore. Vish was moving the pieces, right? Please go ahead, Vish. Show us, please. So, Sui is saying that we should play king c3 and then king b3. Yeah, in this case, unfortunately, I don't have my rook on this side, so I will have to give you checks. Okay, Sui, what's your point after rook e3? King c2, and I give the check again. What I know is that if MVL didn't play it, then there was a reason for it, right? I usually think a lot about who is playing and why didn't they play this or that. King d1, yeah, my moves are not difficult to find. Beware that I can now take the pawn because you don't have the check anymore. King d3, not king d1. King d3, king d1. You're not like repeating, Sui, or wait a little. I don't go that way. I go this way, right? But you're winning anyway. You're winning anyway. If you use the right plan here. Okay, Sui, what was your last move? What was your last move? King e4, exactly, Pop Fischer. So that's what he was doing here already. Our friend Vish had a faster way to win this. So please go ahead, Vish. Please go ahead. Show us exactly. And that's what MVL also played. Of course, Sui, you can send the king in this way and then go back. Multiple move orders work. But here the point is, of course, that now we can send the king to g2, right? I cannot stop this anymore. So that's how the game finished now. That's how the game finished. They played, what did he play here? I don't really remember. What did he play? What did he do in the game? Wait for me just one moment. Rook e4. He gave check. Please continue, Vish. We finish this off. And here comes the key move. So, why? I want to write the question here also. Yeah, why? Please play the last move, Vish. Why is this king g2 plan so powerful? Anyone? Why was this so good for... f4, I can just take the pawn, right? I don't think it makes too much sense. Why was this so good? If I just wait now, like rook c2, why was this so good? King f1, rook f1, exactly. What black is going to do here at the very end, they are going to play rook f1, and they will take the pawn next turn, right? I have to take, you will take. You could make a draw in many rook endgames, a pawn down, but not this one, right? Because my king is in too good a place, right? Rook a3, for instance, you would play here rook f3, exactly. And you take, yeah, we can continue, of course. We can continue so that it's clear for everybody. Yeah, who is moving, by the way? Vish, you're still moving. You must be tired at this point. Yeah, what do you want me to play? And you can win in a few different ways. Maybe cutting off the king could be a good idea. King h3, says Sui. Yeah, whatever you like. But this is one of the good methods, no? Because you have managed to cut off my king and you could just slowly walk the pawn. So, okay, should we do this again? Maybe we could do this again. You're playing with the black pieces, okay? You're playing with the black pieces. Grisuk unfortunately played king g5. And now, remember, first move, light square. Second move, dark square. Third move, also dark square. And then we do only light squares, okay? All clear? All clear? Did we understand this? You get 45 seconds, okay? Okay, excellent work by many students here. Sui Random, Vish, Chessbeat, Santos, Racer, Chessart, Sheng, Hello Lily, Oski, Yugoslavian Berserker, Brian, Aiden, Pop Fisher, Dada Apple, Sarthak, John Sam, Nicole, Chess Turnip, Elephant Chess Genius, Ararat. You all got it right. Some people wanted to play Sui's line with King C3. Yeah, it's okay. As long as you promise that you will bring the king to G2 later. Okay. Salicia Chess Crusher, you also got it. Aha. Smart king maneuver now. Very clever. Walking a little to the right, a little to the left, and finally we find our way. Okay, Sui, you were fastest, so you will have to show us, okay? How do I click on Sui, by the way? I can't find Sui. Yeah, sorry. We will click on somebody else. Sarthak, you can show us, all right? Go for it, Sarthak. King e6. So we are sending the king towards a long journey, right? I cannot do much at this moment. I can never take the pawn, we said, due to rook h1. Okay, I give some checks. I don't know what else to do. Thanks, Sarthak. Great arrows. You have the potential as a future chess coach. Okay, what do I play next? I move down the rook because else I know that Sarthak's king is going to enter, which is going to happen anyway. And there was one pitfall that Sarthak did not fall into at the very end. Yeah, there was one pitfall. Question, Sarthak, why didn't you play rook f1? Isn't that like easily winning? Anyone? Could white escape here maybe? Okay, we will do a fast quiz here. I just want to see who can figure this out. Let me see if I get it right. Yeah, this quiz has to be a little slow, little faster, right? I hope I got it right. We'll see. Don't play that, Lily. That cannot be correct. Vish, you played at least what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay, maybe there are multiple solutions. Rook a2. King h4. Oh, that's also making a draw. Okay, king h4, you're excused. It's perfectly fine to play like that also. Yeah, Vish and Aiden and Racer and Chessbeat and Oski Gordon, you play like I was thinking. But many of you play the king h4 move instead. Sarthak, Sui, Sheng, Chess Crusher, Chess Turnip, Elephant. So yeah, it's a free world, democracy. You can play in different ways as long as you don't lose the g3 pawn. Yeah, without taking my pawn, of course. Yeah, interesting. Some people here dropped the rook. Yeah, I hope that was just some temporary accident. We can ask Yugoslavian Berserker. Please go ahead, Yugoslavian. Where is Yugoslavian? Here. How did you save a draw here? How did you save a draw here? Very close call, right? Very important move here. We give the check. And Yugoslavian just took the pawn. Those of you who said king h4, yeah, congratulations. Good move also. Very good move. Black can certainly not progress. You always have the rook check, right? This is what Yugoslavian played. And there was only one little subtlety here, that when I try the move rook f3, we should be careful, to hit this pawn, right? Else I think you're completely lost. If you play like this instead, you would have the king in the wrong place, right? So that's, of course, not something that MVL wanted to see. And for that reason, he did not play rook f1, the greedy move rook f1. No thanks. First, I will put my king in the right spot. Please go ahead. Where is Sarthak? Okay, I lost you, Sarthak. Please go ahead, Sarthak. Yeah, you can do it. Rook g2. Now, unfortunately, I ran out of good moves. I can play something like that. And Sarthak, who is good with the arrows and so on. You see, king coming to f1, although maybe not in this position. Please go ahead, Sarthak. I have one more endgame I want to show you, right? So I'm just waiting for Sarthak to finish off. Aha, thanks, Sarthak. And here you can see the technical difference that rook a3, it's not check anymore. So chess is a tragedy. I'm one tempo short. Sarthak and MVL win by rook f3. Actually, I'm not moving the pieces here. This is who is playing white. Somebody is helping me, Yugoslavian. Yeah, thanks, Yugoslavian. Okay, thanks, Sarthak. So, no more requests. We saw this already. Of course, what I want to ask you guys is how should Grisuk then have saved the game? Because some people were saying that this is a draw, and you were actually right. It was a draw, but it was very hard to see at the board. But white could have saved this game. So please don't play king d5, all right? Don't play king d5. That's not the right solution here. So I will quiz you now for the right solution. It's about active defense. And I think I know where Grisuk, I think I know the reason why he didn't play like this. Hint, try to think about what we said in the past about that rook and rook versus pawn endgame, that we said that it was lost and so on. Black's king was very close, right? Think about that, please. Imagine that Black's king was a little further away. Maybe then you could make a draw here, right? Okay, you get 2 minutes. No, I don't want to make you rush too much. So 2 minutes time from now and onwards, we will have more time on the clock. Okay, take your time. I don't think that will work, Sarthak and Elephant and so on. I don't think that... I can always bring in the king anyway, right? Or could I do the fancy pawn move? I can probably do the fancy pawn move also, right? As for moving the king, yeah, maybe. Interesting. What a rich rook endgame, right? Don't forget that h4 is coming, no? h4 is coming. That's maybe the reason why Grisuk played king g5, so he could meet h4 with g takes h4 and g3 with f takes g3, right? Okay. Somebody's close here. Interesting move, Sui. Would that work? I cannot play king e6 and then play h4? Or you have some smart move there? Racer, wow, you were very close. You just picked the wrong pawn, I think, at the very end. Or maybe your move is also working. But it's slightly logical, Racer, I'm afraid. Mezza Mortis, fantastic. We have a winner. That's great news. Yeah, maybe the other endgame, we will have time. I hope we can look at the other endgame also. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. So Mezza Mortis, winner. Racer is, yeah, almost winner. You would find the improvement over the board, Racer, believe me. So something about activity. Yeah, I once had an endgame myself, a little similar to this one. Maybe we can look at that also. Yeah, let's see. First, let us rule out some moves. Yeah, if you play like any move, like rook a6, black could play h4, right? We talked about this, the plan of pushing the pawn and exposing white's king to a check, right? King f3, for instance. Anyone, what would black play here? Very quickly. Tell me, what would black play? Don't play g2, no. Aha, we take. Of course, Gordon, this is like really basic stuff. No, thanks, those of you who said that. Aha. So this is a big threat, if I'm not mistaken. h4 is a big threat, we cannot ignore it. Rook f5, I don't really understand it. I would just send my king this way anyway, right? And it would be the same thing, or am I missing something? It works? Really? Sui? All right, I will move my king in this direction. Now you want to play rook e2. Is that so? Okay, so if I play now h4, I don't understand, Sui. How are you gonna save your skin here? Oh, I see. You're gonna play f3, and you control both pawns. Oh, that's extremely clever. Oh, nice. I see. Yeah, interesting. Maybe that works also. Maybe Sui has found the second way to save this game. Okay, Sui, I'll try to make life difficult for you. I'll play something like that. I'll try to use MVL's line. Okay. Not working? Sui says rook d2. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna do the same thing. Or I cannot do that anymore. Or what happens? I have no idea. You're waiting for me. Oh, I see. You're just waiting. So I cannot kick away your rook. And if I do my favorite plan, you play like that. And suddenly I cannot win. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. King e4 is illegal. I did not say king e4. But I see your point. Okay, Sui, question then. Question. If I go to the other side, like that, aren't you in trouble now? Rook d5. Yeah, I'm waiting for you here. Sui must have seen something very clever here. All I can say is that I play h4. What did Sui notice here? I must say I'm very, I'm very excited to find out what he saw. You wanna give me a ton of checks, maybe? You're gonna check me and kick away my king, something like that. King takes. All right. I'm pushing the pawn, and then I can give you the white pieces also, Sui. You can get the white pieces. Sui says f4. Oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. Wow, who could have expected that? That's just too much, Sui. You're in a different league. Nobody could find this. All right, before I get completely convinced, yeah, everybody understood. This is just extremely hard to see, except for Sui. Okay, so if I move the king away, that is probably a reason why this doesn't work. Oh, king g6, yeah. Rook g5. Rook g5, and I'm coming back. Oh, I think I understand now. So it's just waiting to put the rook on e2. Aha, I see. Yeah, I think you got it. Yeah, that's fantastic. No way, no human being would see this in the game, probably. That's a very nice line. Everybody understood. We play like, how was it? We give the check. Yeah, no, I don't. f4, yeah, that's a brilliancy. That's just a brilliancy, f4. So we can do this. Or if they move the king away, we will give horizontal checks until they step on the e file, and then we come back to this side. And now white is playing for a win instead. Yeah, if that's not genius, that's incredible. So good for you, Sui. You found another way to make a draw. I know a simpler one, and so does Mecha Mortis. So we will listen to Mecha. Please go ahead. Where is Mecha Mortis? You found a much simpler way to make a draw. Well, relatively simpler. Please go ahead. King f5. Why is this move so good? Well, I have a theory why he didn't play it. He was scared of h4. Why scared of h4? Well, it turns out that after pawn takes, g3, it appears we cannot hide from the checks, right? However, something happens with the black. Aha, chase the king after that, says Razor. You're right. Please go ahead, Mecha, we're waiting for you. Aha, same concept. If I stay on this side, you can just check me forever, right? You can just check me forever. Well, never say forever, but almost forever, I think. Yeah, what happens after that? Tricky endgame. Is it mate in the air, maybe? I think mate is in the air, right? Or no? Rook a6, king up, and rook down. Exactly, bravo. Mate, don't forget about that. Good plan in the endgame sometimes to give mate. Aha, this does not work and I have to go back. So, okay, I'll go back. I won't get mated today. Okay, please continue. We continue. Giving checks. And once the king is very, very far away, yeah, where would I put my king? Here, maybe. Once the king is very far away, we finally take. I will then carry out my plan. And then we are just in time. Yeah, please notice we don't care about the g-pawn, right? That's not important. All we care about is pushing our h-pawn. And yeah, black is too slow here, right? Black is too slow. I'm missing one tempo, I think, in the process here. Yeah, please go ahead. Who's moving? Aha, with 15 extra tempos. I agree. Yeah, exactly. We push the pawn and it's, yeah, black cannot win this because their king is too far away. Nice one, no? Nice way to make a draw. Would you like to try again? You can use Sui's variation, but I would recommend that you use the the one that